Tell y'all about yesterday. This is what got me going, right? Yesterday I got off work, hung around here a little longer than I usually do. Went to the house, got my clothes together. Yesterday was gonna be my laundry day. I said, darn it! I gotta go pick up my phone, my replacement phone from the cell phone store. I had to drive out to Orange Park, right? But before I left the house, I grabbed my golf clubs. Got ready to put them in the car. Said, nah, they're gonna take too long at the store. By the time they get done with me, it's gonna be dark. The driving range is gonna be closed. Closed back in the car, back in the house. Get in the car, drive all the way across town. Take them 15 minutes to swap my phone out, get me all activated and everything. I'm like, oh, it's still only 7 o'clock. I still got 2 more hours before the sun go down. So I make a quick stop by Walgreens real quick, hit 103rd, get to the golf course. I don't have no golf clubs, right? I'm excited when I walk up out of the Sprint store and I realize I don't have, I still got 2 hours left. I'm excited because I got practice time. But my golf clubs at home, right? Remember, I live downtown. My golf clubs at home. I'm way out in Orange Park. The typical person will do what?
Go back and get them.
Either go back and get them or they not going to no driving range. They not going to say, oh, I'm finna drive all the way back downtown. I'm not finna drive all the way home to go get those clubs to drive all the way back to the west side to practice.
Right.
They going to find something else to do. That thought crossed my mind. But because I reevaluate my thoughts and I reassess my thoughts all the time, I make sure that I'm very aware of what's going on. I make sure that I'm very aware that I'm not doing the typical things that most people do. I make sure I go that extra mile. But I didn't drive back home. I didn't drive home to go get my golf clubs. No. I went straight to the driving range, straight to the golf course, with no clubs. I walked into the pro shop, spoke to everybody. They tried to toss me a token to get some golf balls. I said, I don't need that. Say, you're not going out on the range? I said, yeah, I'm going to the range. Say, with no golf balls? I said, yeah, with no golf balls. I don't have no clubs either. So I go out on the driving range, I'm out there on the driving range and I'm going through my pre-shot routine and I'm walking up like I got a ball on the ground and I got my clubs in my hand and I'm taking full swings and I'm finishing through my follow-through and I'm watching this 9-yard draw just turn back into the flag. Visually, I see that. My practice was no different than me not having my clubs in my hand because I feel my clubs. I see that shot. I see the divot being created. I see that ball curving to my target. And then I got people out there on the range that you'll consider that way. I would consider friends say, Abner, what are you doing?
Yeah, right.
He done lost it.
I said, I'm practicing. They say, you crazy. I said, you're judging me. He said, no, you don't got no golf clubs. Do you want to borrow mine? I said, no, I'm hitting my golf clubs. I said, I'm hitting every shot exactly the way that I want to hit every shot, and that's the difference between me and you. I said, I have vision and you don't. I'm going someplace and you're not. I'm going someplace differently than you're trying to go. He said, what are you talking about? I said, I'm tapping into my greatness. I'm stepping into my future. I'm peeking at it. I'm making sure it's there. I see it. This is my today and this is my tomorrow. I'm in my tomorrow. That's where I am. So you got to get off my tracks. I don't got time to be sitting here chit-chatting with you. I'm wasting my time explaining to you while I'm out here, my mental state of mind, and I'm focused. And I'm trying to sit here and explain to you that you're not on my level. Because you can't see that. You don't believe that. But does that mean that I can't achieve that? Hell no. That means I'm doing what I have to do and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because you're not on my level. And if you're not on my tracks, you need to get off because the train is coming through. Simple as that. So I get right back to focus. I'm going through my pre-shot routine again. I'm standing over a golf ball that's not even there, that they don't see, but I see that golf ball very clearly. It's right there. It says Top Flight, and it got two lines on it that identifies it as a practice ball. And I see my TaylorMade clubs in my hand. That's not really in my hand, but I see it, but nobody else does it. And I feel myself getting to the top of my backswing, and I'm coming back down, and I'm striking that golf ball that nobody else can see, but I can see it. And because I know what it feels like to strike a golf ball, I can even feel it. But they still calling me what?
Crazy.
Still calling me crazy. Still calling me crazy. But after 15, 20, 30 minutes of me, I still out there focused. Guess what they started doing?
Do it themselves, son.
Abner, how do you hit that shot? How do you hit a 6-yard draw? How do you hit a 9-yard draw? How do you hit a 9-yard low cut and still get it to your target? How do you see that? How can I do that? Oh, first I'm crazy. But when you find out that I'm determined and I don't give a darn what you think about what I'm doing because I have a purpose. I see my vision. I know what it looked like. I'm stepping into my future. While you still out on this driving range paying $29.99 a month to get free golf balls after 4 o'clock, 4 years from now, I'll be on the driving range of a country club at some golf tournament while somebody laying my golf balls down for me, getting ready for me to play. But because I see that, and that's the practice that I'm doing, because last night I wasn't practicing for August 23rd. Yesterday I was practicing for August 23rd, 2014. That's the practice mode I was in yesterday. That's where I was. So they was trying to step into my future with me. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to step into my future. But guess what? I don't have time nor the energy to pull them with me into my future because they're not on the same train that I'm on. They're not trying to go the same places that I'm trying to go. They're not trying to meet the same people that I'm trying to meet. They're not trying to do the same things that I need to be doing. So they can't fathom tapping into my greatness because it's not their responsibility. I'm tapping into my greatness.